All right, so we wish to simplify this expression here. So the first thing we're going to do is transform this 1 into 2bc over 2bc, because that makes a common denominator for the top here. So plus b squared minus, or plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc, and that's going to be all over, again, 2bc over 2bc minus b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc, and then divided by, so we have a minus c here, so we'll multiply top and bottom here by a minus c. So we'll have a minus c over b times a minus c, minus, and then top and bottom here by b, so this will be b over b times a minus c. And that's going to be over top and bottom here by b. So this will be b over b times a minus c. And then plus top and bottom here by a minus c over b times a minus c. Okay, so now what we can do is we can combine, since we have common denominators, we can combine everything. So this will be b squared plus 2bc. You'll see why I do that, order it that way, plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc, and that's all over. So this will be, so remember we have to distribute this, so we'll have 2bc minus, so let's put this in parentheses first, so minus b squared plus c squared minus a squared, and that's going to be over 2bc, and then divided by, so here we have a minus c minus b over b times a minus c, and that's going to be over b plus a minus c over b times a minus c. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, because this is a perfect binomial, right? Or trinomial. So we have b squared plus 2bc plus c squared is the same as b plus c squared, right? And then minus a squared over, let's see, 2bc. And let's go ahead and remember, when we have a fraction over a fraction, we can multiply by the inverse. So we'll have 2bc over, and then here we'd have 2bc minus b squared minus c squared plus a squared, and that's going to be divided by, and then over here we have that, I don't think I have enough space, maybe, let's see, I have that, well, I'll just keep it like this, a minus c minus b over b times a minus c over b plus a minus c over b times a minus c. All right, now the reason I can do that is 2bc over 2bc, that turns into 1. So this is equal to b plus c squared minus a squared all over. And then here I can do a squared minus, and then I'm going to have the b squared minus 2bc plus c squared. Because look, if I factor out a negative from the b squared term, it would turn positive here. This would be negative, and then this would be positive. And then here, now I can, now that I have room, I can multiply this by, well, I guess divide first still, because I need to mess with this. But I can multiply by the inverse here. So this is a minus c minus b over b times a minus c, and then times b times a minus c over b plus a minus c. And then we have the b times a minus c over b times a minus c. That turns into 1. So we'll have b plus c squared minus a squared over, so, well, this will be a squared minus, and this will be b minus c squared, right? B times b is b squared, negative c times negative c is positive c squared, and then we'd have negative 2bc. And then divided by, so a minus c minus b over b plus a minus c. And then we have a difference of squares here. So this could be transformed into b plus c plus a, and then b plus c minus a over, and now another difference of squares. So it'll be a plus b minus c, and a minus b minus c. And then we can go ahead and turn this into a multiplication by multiplying by the inverse. So this will be b plus a minus c over a minus c minus b. And now let's go ahead and reduce these. So this will be b plus c plus a, and then b plus c minus a, all over a plus b minus c, and then a minus b plus c, if I distribute that negative. And then times b plus a minus c over a minus c minus b. Now let's see a plus b minus c. So this is the same as this, right? And do I have something here? A minus b minus c. So I can get that. I can factor out a negative. So the first one's going to remain unchanged. I'm just going to leave that as a plus b plus c. But if I factor out the negative from the second one, right, that'll be a, right, minus b minus c, all over a minus b plus c times 1 over a minus c minus b. And then this will be equal to negative. So a minus b minus c, I guess I could have rearranged that, but this is the same thing. This is 1. So I am left with negative a plus b plus c over a minus b plus c. And that's as much as we can reduce.